Hey y'all, welcome to this hub of greatness called Don't Be Afraid, the podcast that talks about what's good, hot, trending, and important in the tech space in Nigeria, Africa, and the world. Yo guys, what's up? Welcome to the Don't Be Afraid TED podcast, and this is Jamila, and I have with me here
Tolu,
nice to have you. How are you doing?
I'm very well.
You're looking good.
I always look good.
I look fine too. Thank you for asking.
Okay, I wasn't asking, but yes, you do.
Yeah, right. Okay. Just some really pretty interesting news on. I actually saw some stuffs on news trends on tech, and I thought to share. Where did I find them again?
Tell me about it. While you're looking, I always wondered, does my voice sound good? I mean, is it deep? I have this. Do I have a Barry White? But do I have like a Barry White voice? Does it work or not? Or do I need to go? Do I need to go deeper?
I think you sound pretty fine.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I feel better than.
Yes. So, found the news.
Okay.
Elon Musk. We know that
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. Go on.
Elon Musk warns Twitter deal stuck without fake account proof. I mean, this was like a week back. He bought Twitter, and now, what is he saying?
It's yeah. Let's move. That guy, nobody knows what he's.
I tell you,
he's a maverick. That's the polite word.
Anyways, Elon Musk should just keep being Elon Musk, while we focus on our tech podcast. On today's tech podcast, we will be talking about still on metaverse. Really, can we create a better world on the metaverse? But before that, when we say better world, what comes to my head is society, lives, people, and ensuring that they are living in the best way possible that they can. What does a better world mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, a good world. I think. To start with, do I think we need a better world? I think the world could be better. Yes, definitely. Mm-hmm. I think that a world where there is joy and happiness,
peace of mind.
Yeah, I think that is a goal. But I think that the start point is that. If you look at, from a physical point of view and climate change, you can say that we have messed up this world. But if you then look at what the news or how we as human beings are interacting
with each other
in this physical world, I think we definitely. If you look at 21st century, and we're still talking Ukraine war. Mm-hmm. We're still talking racism. We're still talking hate. So in those areas, I hope and believe that the world can be better.
Be better.
Absolutely. I hope so.
Yeah, thinking it back to when we still used to, I'm like still Gen Z. When I was growing up, there was this communality amongst every one of us, but it feels like it's really diminishing these days. Everybody's just mind your business.
And I'll go back. If you say you're Gen Z, I think I'm older. Let's move on. But I still remember that. Growing up in a generation where you didn't have the gate, the level of your gate was lower, but it was knee level, and people ran across the road, and you played, and you knew the community. So yes, I see that over time that things have changed and stuff. And so I do think that and I do hope that things could get better. And it's quite interesting because you talk about the community
and the society,
and I think that's the benefit one of the benefits of the metaverse is the connection.
Yes, narrowing it down to the metaverse. Do you think we can have a better world in the metaverse?
I don't know. I think that there's a certain element of it's being created by humans. So can we as humans override the issues we have as humans and make that better? I mean, I think the start point has to be, do we accept that we have issues? And then having accepted that, can we, are we willing to make the change? I mean, I'll just pick a random thing. You think about gender now, and I know that in an African sense, we're still very much me man, you woman. But as you look around the world, that gender line is blurry.
Yes.
So you have all that stuff from, how people identify themselves,
Yeah.
he, she, to also how people react to that. So if me as a guy, as I identify as a guy, if I then sort of start to identify as a woman, partly, there is that identify, that's how I identify, but there's also that question of how do you react to that? So I mean, we've got to accept that exists. I'm waffling. I think so. Basically, yeah, I do.
You're good. You're fine.
Yeah, Jeff. I think we could. I think we should.
We should. Yes.
I think that I see the metaverse as a potential evolution. Evolution.
Yeah, evolution.
A potential evolution of from a connection point of view.
Yeah.
So I think I've been on the metaverse. So I mean, my younger colleagues set it up and put glasses on me, and I think that was where I went into. But what was interesting for me, and even though the stuff that we talked about, is how linear we are still being. So people still create their avatars with, 2 legs. They still create the avatar as male,
female, and all of that.
As female. Now that's maybe because that's what we understand, and that is it. But I still remember, as you sit down and you watch Star Wars or you watch Star Trek or whatever it is, that idea that human beings can evolve, can we? And so, why gender? Does gender? I mean, is it important to you that you're a woman? Is that core to you?
It's important that I'm a woman. Yes, I am a woman.
Okay, and what does that? So, could you then see yourself in an existence? Could you see yourself interacting where you being a woman doesn't matter? Where doesn't matter, but doesn't exist? Could you? I mean,
I might have to think about that one.
And I think that's the thing about if we're going to make a better world. Does gender? If we pick gender as an example, is that part of it? Does a better world mean getting rid of gender? And if we start with gender, then what are we going to do about race?
Yeah, I was going to come to that. Racism and tribalism and all the possible ism that there is. It is very, very much present in reality.
Yep.
How is it possible to not have that? Do you think we cannot have that? Like in the metaverse where you're not black, I'm not white. We can just have converse really better. We can do things as one without having to consider, okay, you're Yoruba, you're this, you're that, you're black, you're whatever.
Again, that's his utopia. That's ideal. And if utopia equals metaverse, I definitely agree. Because, again, back to there's so much baggage we carry.
Yeah.
As in this real world, the minute you are black, there are certain things that people project onto you. The minute you're Yoruba, there's certain things people project onto you. All that kind of stuff. Is this a chance to sort of separate that and just say, look, this is meet me as me?
I remember someone saying that the whole essence of creating the metaverse is to remove the whole ideology of, okay, you're black, you're this, and I can't talk to you. We have some countries where they don't relate well with black people, and some black countries don't relate well with white people. So I think it's in the sense where you can easily relate with Jeff Bezos without even knowing, and he relates to you without him knowing that you're actually a black person or you're from this tribe or that tribe.
Yeah, but again, that comes back to the sort of, I mean, it's the next question again for me, in that same sort of question when I asked you about, is it key and core to you that you are a woman? Is it key and core to the person that you are, the color of your skin? Is that what defines you? Do you understand? So I think that society definitely projects so many different things. Media, society, whatever it is, projects so many things based on your color, your whatever it is, your color of your skin, your nationality and stuff, that with it carries so much baggage. But, you know, in that ability to connect, do we get away with that? And I think that if we can do that, absolutely.
It's possible to have a better world in the metaverse then.
Because then I meet you as you. I don't care.
Whatever baggage I'm coming in with.
Yeah, it's not relevant whether or not you are South African and I.
So long as we connect.
Yeah, and I think and that's it. How you can do it is the challenge.
Yeah.
How you can do it is the challenge. Because,
that's the big challenge.
Yeah, because, you know, then, you know, if you take it to the full extent of it, does that mean that all the avatars look at the same? Would you need to then make them look all the same? Because you then take it further and go, there's research that says that people who are more attractive get treated better.
Mm-hmm. Very correct.
So do you then take that out of the equation and just go, this is it, and then all you are then is a number. All I interact with you on is the basis of we all have the same avatar. Mm-hmm. It's genderless and all your kind of stuff, and simply the number.
It enhances better relationships, since I don't give to whatever it is where you're coming from. Let's just connect and do awesome things in the metaverse, right?
Yeah, but then, sorry, and again, because this gets so philosophical, but then, but the fact that Nigerian is core to my identity. It's part of my culture.
Yes.
And being Nigerian and being African, or no, not even African, but Nigerian, is core to my culture. It's core to the person that I am. So the connection you're going to have with me is partly, the person that I am is fueled by that. So can I divorce it? Do I want to divorce it? You know?
Some people might.
Yeah.
Some people might.
I mean, the big one for me, I mean, if we talk race, I mean, I definitely believe that if we can, I think we've been sold a crock around race. I really do, and I do think that if we could solve that, the world would be a much better place. Gender, I think, is key, and I think it's important. I think I just think that is. But the one that, I mean, beyond race, I mean, religion.
Yeah, religion too.
Yeah, I mean, if you think of we're in 2022. And recently in the news, there's all been about people being lynched and stuff like that based on, blasphemy and stuff. Mm-hmm. Now, is that religion? Is that,
There's no possibility of that happening anytime soon in the metaverse. I mean, it cannot happen in the metaverse.
Well, that's what you say, but then there are cases of people being sexually harassed. So there's that.
There'll be measures for that, shouldn't there be?
But then that's what I mean in that. Are we simply carrying what we exist in this world
to that world?
I was reading, sorry, because I talk about religion. There's something that sticks to mind. I was reading a book. Yes, I do read once in a while. I was reading a book that was done by Desmond Tutu and the Dalai Lama, and somebody was asking about the future of religion, and I think, I can't remember which one was saying that there's a possibility that religion might not exist in 1,000 years as we evolve.
In the metaverse?
No, just as people.
All right.
That is that important. And I love one of their quotes, which is but then they say that faith is not the issue; it's the faithful. So faith is great. But it's the way we as individuals then interpret it. You believe in that God. I believe in this God. But the tenements. But then we're arguing about the gods. But then we're overseeing and ignoring the tenements of it, which is just do good.
Yeah.
and stuff. And so can we carry that
Do
through?
good to you, do good to others,
yeah.
be kind,
That's-
regardless of if the person believe in this person or if this person believe in that God.
Exactly. But we as the faithful are the issue, because we then
Yes.
take it on our heads and go on about, oh my God,
Carry it like it should count on our heads.
my faith is the right one.
Yes.
My faith, my faith, and blah, blah, blah. So we mustn't. But we seem to forget the message, which is just do good.
Yeah.
And so can we carry that to the metaverse?
I think we can. I think it's something that I would be looking forward to. I would be looking forward to seeing it.
So you have more faith. You have more faith in human beings than I do. I can't do.
So you also mentioned something about harassing people. I think you mentioned it already somewhere. I think you did mention it, that the harassing people in the metaverse. How can we create a better world when that is happening there?
You can't. I mean, you see, but again, which comes back to the fact that the systems are only as good as the people that are in there.
In there.
So, which comes back to that, look, you're going to come in there with the baggage that you have, with the person that you are. And yes, the metaverse gives people a lot of anonymity. Mm-hmm. And which is why we see a lot of trolls, and which is why we see all those issues. I believe, which is why we see all those issues on social media, where the mask, the veil, allows people to to let out the worst parts of them out. Mm-hmm. And so if those people are still willing to do that, if they do it in the real world, yeah, they'll do it in the metaverse, and that's for me is the challenge, But if we can crack it, if we can make the world, because it's all about connection. As I said, I mean, from the better world, my utopia is joy for us all. Your me, yeah, is a world where we live in peace, where we connect.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm thinking, just top of my head, Nigeria here, we're far from perfect. We're far from having the better world, but hopefully we would get there. If we cannot...
What a world with light. A world with 24/7 light. Oh, God, let me dream.
When it was all good.
Others, they don't drive the wrong way.
Yes, and then you're not scared of one Okada man beating you up or something because you're arguing about 100 naira or 50 naira or whatever.
Please, let's take a moment and dream.
The good, soft life.
Yes. Okay, all right.
Well, there, let's come back. So, if we can't create a better world here, how can we possibly think to create a better world in the metaverse?
Rules. I think the people that create...
Rules, very important.
I think the people that create these platforms should set those rules of engagement.
Yes.
I think that then there is the enforcement of them. If we can do that and we can get ourselves to that stage, all the better. But I think it's that basis that we start off with the rules. And then we agree that, okay, look, these are the rules of how we wish to, engage with each other.
Yeah.
And that then frames it. So if we can do that, that'll be a lot better.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Do you think we can have bots? Will bots be a thing in the metaverse?
They will exist, but hey, no. Please, I like to be real. Though. Please, I'm already, I'm already worried that they're going to take over my life. My existence. No, get behind me, Mr. Bot.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Tolu. So we have come to the end of this episode podcast. If you haven't listened to the previous one, you should actually. You really, really should. Thank you very much for listening in. It's nice to have you here, Tolu. And remember, this podcast, like, share, comment your thoughts on whatever it is we've spoken about today. And remember, this is the
Don't
Be Afraid podcast. Signing out. Peace out.
Till next time.
Stay safe. Thank you so much for listening in. I hope you had a good time because we sure did over here. Don't forget to like, share, follow us up on social media, and drop your thoughts on today's topic. We would very much love to hear what you have to say. Remember, whatever it is you want to achieve, don't be afraid.